So we are back at the SIUE Gardens, and so let's take a pause and catch up on some public health news. So again, these are published through the Nation's Health that's shared by APHA. So let's see what we have here. So youth report easy access to firearms. So nearly 1/3 of middle and high school students in Colorado report having access to a gun or firearm. So they found that more than 25% said they could access one in 24 hours, and 12% said they could get a gun in less than 10 minutes. And not surprisingly, higher rates of gun access were found in non-urban areas. So certainly concerning there. TikTok is maybe a purveyor of mpox falsehoods. So TikTok users should be wary of health information they find on the social media site about mpox, which was formerly called monkeypox. So in this study, they found that the videos contained inaccurate, incomplete, and poor quality information overall. The researchers what they used to evaluate the health information included a tool called Discern and another criteria used by the Journal of the American Medical Association, or JAMA. And they found that the TikTok videos about mpox was less than 40 out of 80 on the Discern scale and less than 2 out of 4 on the JAMA criteria. So not surprisingly, there is probably some misinformation floating across social media. So be wary of that. And then let's see, deaths among teens and children are surging, unfortunately. Deaths among US children and teens have hit their highest levels in decades, reversing years of progress. They found that teen mortality rates went up by 20% between 2019 and 2021, representing the biggest rise in at least 50 years. However, it's important to note that many of the negative health trends began before the pandemic started. So this is sort of an overall trend that they saw. And I think to end on perhaps a more lighter, more positive note, pets might reduce food allergy risk. So in this study, living with a furry pet might be associated with fewer food allergies in children. Based on this study, the researchers found that children exposed to indoor dogs were much less likely to have egg, milk, and nut allergies. Children exposed to cats were less likely to have egg, wheat, and soybean allergies. And children exposed to hamsters had significantly greater incidence of nut allergies. And then being exposed to outdoor dogs did not make a difference. So I think probably more research should be conducted in this, but certainly very interesting. So that is all in terms of this week's news briefs.